It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the morning show. I'm David Stroud here with Scooter Scott Callies.
Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. How are you, sir?
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to start the day. That sounded convincing, didn't it?
It's a chillier one today.
Oh my gosh. And I wore this thin thing, but I did bring a heavy hoodie in the truck. But when I'm in the office, you know, the heavy hoodie's too much.
Yeah.
You know, so I wore this, and I thought, well, if I have to go outside, I'll just change. And then when I come back in, I'll change back. Yesterday, I was getting hot by, the middle of the day. I was like, it's just...
The other day, I wore a long sleeve. I knew it was cool outside. But once you get in here, and then it gets warm, and it's like, man, I should have just wore short sleeves.
So that's what you did.
I did. I wore a short sleeve, and I got a heavy coat I can put on when I got to go out. So,
see, I mean,
there you go.
It's like right there.
But it is chillier this morning. I had to yank on my door a little bit because it seemed to be a little frozen. Maybe just enough condensation in the air that I had to break the door loose. But
yep. You're right. Mine too.
Yep.
So get ready if you park outside.
There you go.
You might not be able to get in. Hey, did your power go out last night?
Not that I noticed.
It didn't. Ours went out. And
I didn't really pay too much attention. And I got one of those alarm clocks that automatically reset itself.
Okay.
So
you don't have like any lights on in the house that you notice? Like we have one in the living room and the kitchen, and it shines down the hallway. So I would know if the power went out.
Even if you were sleeping?
Yeah, even if I was sleeping.
See, if I was sleeping, I wouldn't know.
Well, I meant when you were awake. It went out. It went out at like...
I thought you were talking about last night where you were sleeping.
No, it went out like 9.
I minded, no.
9:15, something like that. We've got friends that live close to us, and they said theirs went out too. Went out for maybe, 15 minutes. I never did figure out why it went.
I don't know. I didn't know. Ours didn't.
Yeah.
And if it goes off at night, the only reason why I know is because I go downstairs and the oven light clock will be blinking or something. Now, we lost power.
Yeah.
But other than that,
I noticed the stoplight down here by Pizza Hut is flashing.
Yep.
So somebody did something.
And what's that stoplight there by Taco Bell? There's a stoplight right there.
By Taco Bell?
Yeah, in front of Taco Bell. If you're coming in from Lakeview Auto Sales, that light in the morning will not change. You can sit there forever, and it will just stay red on you.
So you're on the road that Lakeview's on?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can remember back in the 90s when I first started driving, I'd split down that crossroad and be sitting there waiting and needing to turn left, not right, and go by.
You got to end up turning right. I turn right, cut into Taco Bell, come around and go.
After 5 minutes and nobody's coming, because it's usually later at night, and I'd just look and I'd be like, hey, it's a stop sign tonight. I'm not going to sit there and wait for a light that won't change.
So you're going to get a ticket.
It did that the other day on this one. I left here after doing the show and sat there for probably 5 minutes. And the car there was 3 cars, and there was the one by the road, another one, and then me. And so I knew I could turn right and go into the parking lot, but I was like, it's going to change. The guy in front of me, he turns left and goes through Pizza Hut in the locker room and splits out that way. And I didn't roll forward, and I was like, it's not going to change. So I turned and went through the parking lot, and the poor guy sitting there by the light couldn't back up because the cars behind me pulled up, thinking.
Yeah.
Well, I got all the way to McDonald's, and I just kept looking back, and it still hadn't changed. And then I rolled over the hill, and I couldn't see it anymore. And I thought, what makes that happen? What makes that happen?
I don't know, because even the one where the new Harps is, if you're leaving Harps coming up to that light, it sometimes will not change.
Yeah.
And I find it comical because I know when it's not, and I'll just turn right and then get on
the bypass. Yeah.
Yeah. But I was in there the other day, and this poor lady was up there, and it was not changing, and it was going around letting everybody else. You could see her arms just flailing.
Let me out.
Like, lady, just turned right.
Yeah.
But it was quite comical. I was rolling. I thought it was funny.
Definitely. Poor lady.
She was really worked up.
Sometimes it makes me think there's sensors that recognize if cars are in the area.
Yeah, no.
But then I always thought they were just
There's two different
timed.
ways. Some are censored. No.
Yeah.
They're the ones we have, I don't think are timed at all. But some are got sensors in the ground. And then others got cameras. And it picks, it's got little squares that it picks up. And if you're not right in that square, it won't see you.
Yeah. That's messed up.
Then
the one over by Baxter Lab. That one that's like this right here, this road here, the bypass road.
Yeah.
And you hit that one. not the 201 way, but that way, sometimes you're sitting there waiting forever if you're pulled up too far. So I think it's in the ground there, because I've sat there and I'm like, I think I rolled up too far. Yeah, it's good times. Have you ever had that happen to you?
Give us a call.
Give us a call. Tell us your story of how you set a stoplight.
Yeah, tell us your stoplight story, your famous stoplight story.
Oh, well, the famous stoplight stories.
Here we go. I had to say something.
Is up the hill. The jeweler, Holly Jewelry, and the Elks Club, and the
Elks Lodge and all that.
Yeah. You're coming out of Buzzard Roost. You're sitting there going to turn left. If you're ever on that road waiting to pull out, you better look both ways, because people love to blow that stoplight.
Oh, they do that all the time.
Dude,
yes.
There's one time I was just barely rolling, and I looked left, and here come this truck. Boom, right there. And I was like, you've got to look left and right. And that's the same over at New Harps. People like to blow through that one on 62. They just, they don't realize that it's...
When the light changes and you're green and the other side's green, the person turning left will automatically just cut in front of you.
Yeah.
Even though you have the right of way, if you're not paying attention, that happens a lot to me, and I'll just sit on my horn and like, dude, you didn't have a green arrow.
Right. Yeah. The solid green circle is yield when turning.
Yes.
I'd say, they have them now. Some of them, they'll flash yellow, the yellow, if you're turning left, and then that way, it's more caution you can go instead of having the solid green. I've noticed that up in Springfield, that they'll do the flashing yellow for being able to turn. There's not the solid green. You got an arrow green, and then you got the flash letting you know that you've got to wait for oncoming traffic because people are doing, it's my turn.
Yep.
Yeah. And
it doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work that way. That's not how this works.
Now, they do the same thing right here on this intersection. So if I'm coming out of the TV station, I hit that light, and I go to... As soon as it turns green, there'll be somebody on the other side cut across and going left. Yeah. And it's like right in front of you, and you're honking, and they like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I saw green.
It's green. I get to go.
Okay.
All right,
that's
so
our venting.
Put away. It's 7:08. We better start the show.
Ta-da!
Hospice of the Ozarks. Since 1979, they believe that every individual is unique, special, and worthy of quality end-of-life care. Hospice matters. The end of life deserves as much beauty, care, and respect as the beginning. They're still a non-for-profit 501c3. There's never been a charge to a patient or their families for hospice care, and this commitment remains a part of their mission. We'll pause now for the morning prayer. Dear Lord, I want you to watch out for all those drivers that we were talking about earlier. Just make sure they pay attention so they don't cause an accident. Let everybody get to work on time and safe. And please watch over our children, our first responders, and our military, those that put themselves in harm's way for our freedoms. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Right? Hospice of the Ozarks. Give them a call at 870-508-1771. Ask them about respite care. When you're taking care of a loved one and you need a day off, give them a call. As Scooter always says,
got to take care of yourself first before you can take care of others.
That's right, and it's okay to. So don't feel bad about that if you're like, I just can't do it.
Recharge your batteries.
Recharge them. You're no good out of power.
True.
Like last night in my house. Anyway, let's hear a word from our sponsors, the Z Team. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Bob Zador of the Z Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person, who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
What, we're back? Oh, we're back. on the morning show. The Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, Century 21 Lee Mack Realty, your real estate specialist to find the right house for the right time of your life. And I tell you what, they have won so many awards for their customer service, professionalism, and making sure all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, get you that closing date on time. Scooter's always talking about how it can be a domino effect. You've got a person wanting to buy your house, you're wanting to buy the next house, so they're waiting to get yours closed so you can close on the next one. And
the person buying their house is waiting for theirs. I mean, it is truly a domino effect. So many things have to happen for you to be able to move into that house.
That's right. And you don't want it to be your real estate agent's fault.
No.
Of why you can't get to that closing date on time, so hire a professional in the field that's been doing it a long time. They keep up with all the rules and regulations that are ever changing in this world, and they'll make sure that the lenders get the inspections they need and that you stay informed on what's going on. Isn't that right, Scooter?
That is true. They will keep you up to date so you know every step and everything that's going on, but they will deal with all the headaches.
Yep. There you go. Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, 870-405-0793. You can go to retiredarkansas.net where you can find their listings, the MLS listings, and these beautiful views of the White River. Oh, it looks cold because I was out in it. It looks cold. That's Collar, Arkansas, the horseshoe bend of the White River, brought to you by the Z Team on their website, 24/7 live view. You wake up in the morning and want to see what it's like. Now, you don't know the temp till you go look at the temp, but it's cold outside. And you can find their listings, the MLS listings, and a plethora of information about the Ozarks. Off to the right in the distance is Mountain Home, Gassville. You got Missouri in the middle, and to the left is Bull Shoals. But right there in that circle is Collar, Arkansas. Take a little drive down there. It's a pretty little community. Nice place to eat breakfast, and yeah, just go by there. But give the Z Team a call if you're looking to buy or sell a home. 870-405-0793. Let's take a look at, there we go. Look at that. The train station off in the distance. You can see the flashing light on the train. There it goes. That's my favorite shot. Look at that. Let's get on the train and just go somewhere. Bob said the other day, not far. They don't go far.
I don't know where all they go to.
Yeah, Newport or something he was saying, I think.
I know that one's hauling coal.
Yeah.
And
got to have that power.
The other one's hauling.
Very cool.
That's pretty cool.
That is cool. But this view will move around about 15 different areas, zoom in and out. That's a powerful lens because it really gets in close. All right, let's take a look at the weather, brought to you by the Z Team. Oh, I'm going to push play on that right there. There we go. In Mountain Home, it's 18. Harrison at 15. Batesville at 29. Yellville at 19. Marshall at 23. Salem at 20. Mountain View at 23. Calico Rock at 18. I told you it was cold outside. West Plains, Missouri at 20. Springfield at 13. Poplar Bluff at 28. St. Louis at 21. And Scooter, Chicken, Alaska, negative 18.
Oh,
they win.
Oh, I have decided I do not want to go to Chicken, Alaska anymore.
I agree. I'm gonna stay here.
Montgomery can have it.
Right? National Weather Radar. Look at the activity in California and Oregon. And then the South, that is still rolling across the South. That is slow moving.
Yeah.
That's since Tuesday. And we've seen it south of Missouri and Arkansas, down into Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi. It just stretched all the way to the coast, and it is still rolling across there. So I bet they're probably got some floods going on, some low water bridges that are full, and you just got to be careful about that. Don't go if it doesn't look safe. Turn around. Arkansas and Missouri, though, I mean, look at this little patch right here. We're going to zoom in. Look at Springfield get this little patch. I know they had some snow there, and St. Louis. My boss was up in St. Louis a couple days ago, and then Springfield yesterday. He sent me a picture of some slushy snow on the ground.
There you go.
But this is not moving. Look.
Well, nothing's moving. I think there's something wrong with the... It's not moving. None of your screen was moving.
Oh, so it's just having a little... You're right.
So it's fine.
How did I not notice that? You're
You're a little slow. It's okay.
I know. Watches and warnings across the state. It looks like the northwest part of Arkansas. Heavy freezing spray warning, Scooter, across Oklahoma and just right there in northwest Arkansas. And then on the east side, you've got high surf warning. No, I'm just kidding. Flash flood warning. And that stretches into Tennessee and northern Mississippi and except for the very top tip of Kentucky. Very dangerous. Be safe. 7-day forecast. Today, slight chance of flurries. High of 35. Tonight, mostly clear. Low of 21. Friday, partly sunny. High of 43. Friday night, we've got a 30% chance of showers, moving to 80% chance. A low of 36. Saturday, 70% chance of showers. High of 56. Saturday night, we've got a 30% chance of showers, and then mostly cloudy, a low of 21. Sunday, mostly sunny, high of 32. Saturday night, partly cloudy, low of 16. Washington's birthday on Monday, mostly sunny, high of 40. Happy birthday, Mr. President Washington. Yeah. Was he like 250 years old almost? Norfolk Lake water levels at 553.88. Level is 1.88 feet above full pool. They're generating 2. And Bull Shoals Lake water levels at 659.20. Level is 0.20 feet above full pool. Oh, it's up. Not by much, but it's up. And they're generating 8. That's probably why. They're like, I got to get it back down.
Yep.
That is Look at Your Weather, brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora. Give them a call, 870-405-0793. Go to retiredarkansas.net. Find their listings, the MLS listings, those beautiful views of the White River, and more. You want to take a break?
Yep, we need to.
Right.
You went over.
We're going to take a break, come back with community news brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z-Team?
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 Series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. This part of Community News is brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. Located at 4423 Highway 62 West here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. You can't miss them. See orange Kubotas and blue New Hollands, and they just keep adding to the list of stuff they have to offer. Isn't that right, Scooter?
Ozark Farm and Lawn. Lawn.
Yeah.
They do. They keep adding more and more. If you drive by, you'll see their parking lot is full. They've now started a construction line and carrying a construction line. So on top of all their tractors and their zero-turn mowers and all their stuff, they got a full line of construction equipment. Stop by.
I hate to say it, I can't wait to use my riding lawnmower. I'm done with winter.
Yeah,
so
I hear you.
You need a zero-turn, go buy Ozarks Farm and Lawn. You need a tractor, go buy Ozarks Farm and Lawn. You need a tilt bed trailer to haul your tractor. Ozarks Farm and Lawn.
Farm and Lawn.
Oh, yeah, lawn.
Ozark
lawn.
Farm and Lawn.
The dealership that deals.
But they carry a full line of everything that you can think of out there.
Implements galore, parts,
Their
service.
inventory is huge.
Yeah, they can take care of you, whatever you need. And deals. I mean, you go to their website at ozarksfarmandlawn.com. They still got these deals going on. 0 down, 0 APR for 84 months with approved credit on select tractors. You've got this that scrolls across the screen. It looks like they've got a deal and promotions going on. Let's see, that's what you can see down there. Oh, Gold Rush and special offers and 0% financing for 60 months plus $1,500 cash back. Look, the mini excavator. There it is. Look, they even got a deal on it. 0% financing for 60 months. 15 additional cash back on select mini excavators. That's what Scooter is talking about. So
then they're pretty cool.
Stand up for savings event. Come on now. Go by and see Ozarks Farm and Lawn. Give them a call, 870-425-3434, and go to their website at ozarksfarmandlawn.com. Best yet, just go by and see them in person. Get to test drive one. Get a feel for it. See if
they're all a little different, so you want to make sure you get the right one that fits you and what you're trying to do. So yeah.
Very good. All right, Slappin' Leather, 24th Annual Texas Hold'em Tournament for the American Legion Baseball Fundraiser at the Elks Lodge, located at Highway 62 East by Twin Lakes Golf Course here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. That'll be Saturday, February 22nd. 11 a.m. is registration. 1 p.m. the tournament starts. At 12:30, they're going to have a card drawing for some money. Excuse me. They have 8 prizes, starting with a $2,000 Visa gift card for first place. If they hit 80 players, they'll add a 9th and 10th place, and it stretches from $2,000 down to $200. It's a $100 donation to play, and rebuys are $50. You can contact Lester White at 870-421-2006 for more info, or you can watch the show from
Monday.
Yep, from Monday. He was here with us, and Bob interviewed him. Nice guy. Very good guy. Been doing this a long time.
Yeah.
42 years, I believe he said.
Lester White's been involved a long time.
42 years. So, help them pay for their trips and tournaments they go to by going to this tournament, and maybe even win some money.
Now,
and then
what is that again?
Slappin'
Leather. Keep going.
Yeah, Slappin' Leather Texas Hold'em Tournament. Tournament.
There's no Y in tournament.
Tournament.
So it's a tournament.
Tournament. I like the way I say it.
Tournament.
We are in the South. We can say things any way we want.
Sorry, I had to make fun of you
That's
on
okay.
that. You go right ahead.
It's always so mean. Let's see here. We got something new here. Developing an Ozarks green thumb.
Oh,
what's this?
Master Gardeners.
Master Gardener, Saturday, March 8th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Doors open at 8 a.m. Second year at this location. That is the First Baptist Church Christian Life Center, 1205 Spring Street here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. The Baxter County Master Gardener. They'll have featured speaker Bree Author and John Strew, Sherry Sanders, Bree and Brie Arthur again. Events includes horticulture table, MG project display, silent auction of garden-themed items. They take cash, check, and major credit cards. Snacks and drinks are provided throughout the day. The seminar cost is $35. Includes lunch catered by the grill at Whispering Woods. Delicious. Limited seating. Registration begins. It began January 2nd. To register online, option for credit card, debit card payments. You can scan the QR code below, so I could try to read this, but it's long. I'll say it anyway. uada.formstack.com/forms/Ozarks_green_thumb. So if you're watching,
I would assume if you go to their website or their Facebook page, it's probably got a link that will take you to it.
That'll probably be easier.
Baxter County Master Gardeners. They have got so much going on, more than what you can probably talk about. They were on yesterday. Anybody wants to go back and watch yesterday's show if it's something you're interested in. They've got so much that they're involved in, or go to their page. It's Baxter County Master Gardeners.
Excellent. Baxter County Master Gardeners. Very fun. And then here's another one, annual plant sale, Saturday, April 26th at the Baxter County Fairgrounds. Doors open at 9 a.m., close when plants are sold, usually about by 10 a.m., so in an hour.
And that's what they said. If you're not there early, they're going to be.
It's just gone.
Yeah.
So join us for their meetings at First Presbyterian Church, 1106 Spring Street in Mountain Home, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. And it looks like February 13th is their next meeting. Director of Mountain Home Parks and Recreation Department will be there. Then there'll be one on March 13th. Rose C., I can't say the last name, Master Naturalist, Professor Emeritus in entomology and plant pathology.
You're just tearing that up.
April 10th, Lauren Cannon. More information, go to BaxterCountyMG.com. How about that?
There you
just go read those names there.
BaxterCountyMG.com.
BaxterCountyMG.com. So, oh my goodness, it's 7:27.
Yeah, you went way over.
Way over.
All right. We're going to go on break.
So, yeah. For more community news, you can always go to the calendar of events at the Chamber of Commerce's website at enjoymountainhome.com. Always remember the Baxter County Library and the events and programs they do. And, of course, the Shed has their concert series and events going on there. And with that, we're going to take a break and come back with our guest. She's waiting.
Be right back.
All right.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the Mountain Home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Welcome back to the Morning Show on XL7-TV. Our guest is Allyson Dewey, Superintendent of Mountain Home Public Schools, and it's been a little bit because you've been gone, and you sent really great guests, principals and stuff. So
Thanks.
But it's good to see you.
Well, thank you. I've been gone. It's just been it's Thursday mornings for some reason, whether it's been a training or I believe the School Board Association conference was one of the weeks. So been gone all for good things, but just happens to have fallen on this day.
Yeah. What usually happens at the school board
association? Training for our school board members. They can get all their training for the year during that conference. However, most of them get more than that throughout the year because there are such valuable things offered. We actually did present this year at the conference. Mr. Freddie Pinka on his outdoor adventures course, and in collaboration with Arkansas Game and Fish. So they had some folks there to present with them, and school board members from across the country.
Very nice.
Not across the state.
Well, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
Arkansas school
It's early.
It is early. It is early, and it's cold.
Wasn't it?
It's so cold.
Do you park in the garage or outside?
Oh, I'm a princess.
My wife's in the garage now.
I'm in the garage.
Yeah.
I will tell you, we have skirted the weather this week, haven't we?
I'm glad.
Me too.
I am so happy.
Not looking as good for next week, but then again, it could change.
Tuesday, actually last week it was showing Tuesday this week something was going to happen, and it pushed off. And I'm done with winter. I don't know about you.
I think we've got a couple more weeks. Next week looks a little cold.
But I don't want it.
Sorry. There is nothing I can do about that.
Right.
But, we watch the weather very closely, and several of us get up really early. I'm not going to say I go check every road because that's just, like I said, I'm kind of a princess. But I have had my husband take me places and drive around, and he woke up one morning this week and said, "Do you want me to go check?" And I said, "We're good." We're good.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right. And today, they get out early at 1.
They do. 1 o'clock today, parent-teacher conferences. So this is that second set of conferences. We do one in the fall, one in the spring. 1 to 7, and then tomorrow is a teacher contract flex day. So they'll be able to, they've done a lot of extra work, and so they get to take the day, and then our kids will stay home as well.
Yeah, I'm sure parents love that. Yeah.
But they didn't get any snow days this week. So that makes it a little easier to swallow for Friday.
Definitely.
And there's always, these days are built in the calendar early, so folks may have long weekends planned or appointments, things with family.
Yeah, weather permitting and it's not too cold, Carla and I are going to go to West Plains where she's going to run in a 10K.
Good for her. Fantastic.
Yeah. So she is using the 3-day weekend?
She is.
Yeah.
She's taking advantage of that, resting up her legs, and then she'll be ready to go on Monday.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Very, very good stuff. Well, you've got a lot of things to talk about. You got a list over there.
I actually did bring you a list.
Yeah. And so let's, tonight, also with parent-teacher conferences, is Empty Bowls to Feed the Hungry.
Yes. So tonight from 1 to 7, I'm sorry, that's conferences. From 4 to 7 at the high school cafeteria is our annual Empty Bowls to Feed the Hungry. And this is in direct collaboration with the North Central Arkansas Food Bank.
Right.
Food Bank of North Central Arkansas. This is with our CAB Academy, so Communication Arts and Businesses. Those students and teachers work with the food bank to create a fundraiser, and tens of thousands of dollars have been raised. I can't even remember the goal for this year, but it's hefty.
Yeah.
And goes to feed folks in our area.
Yeah.
The students from our art classes have designed bowls.
Yeah, show them here.
That if you are one of the first 150 folks in the door,
okay, so there's
150
bowls.
at least. They were going to try to make a few more, but they promised 150.
Very good.
So 150 bowls. You can choose a bowl with your ticket, and your ticket for $15 purchases your soup, which is actually school chili. We all love school chili. Cinnamon roll.
Definitely.
From our school cafeteria, and those are infamous.
Right.
And drink. So first 150 in the door, and those tickets are $15 a piece. You can purchase tickets right now at KTLO, the Food Bank of North Central Arkansas, the high school, or I believe at the door.
Yeah.
So not only is it a meal today, but the Food Bank has worked really hard, along with our students and teachers from that Cab Academy, to get some really great silent auction items. Multiple trips.
That's right.
Lots of trips. I'm not even going to tell you where because I'll get it wrong. But I heard last Friday of just some of the opportunities that there are silent auction items, silent auction trips. And that's just part of it. Last year there were coffee certificates, there was handmade jewelry, and that's on top of that wonderful meal. I think they told me they only had to sell 30 tickets to make a profit on the meal.
Very good.
And those, of course, are gone.
Yeah.
So this is a huge event for our kids to get an opportunity to give back. And that, more than anything, that's the most important thing that we do, is teach our students how to be valuable members of a community.
So working the event tonight, there'll be students there.
Yes, sir.
Sure. Does that go towards their volunteer hours?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The group that is there tonight, those sophomores, are the first group that have to count volunteer hours for graduation. However, our other students may be working in clubs that you have, and I think NHS, ROTC, possibly Student Council, all of those organizations for our juniors and seniors do count hours as well. But yeah, that definitely counts towards their volunteer hours. And as you know, that's a requirement for graduation now with our sophomore class, starting with our sophomore class.
Yeah, very good. Empty bowls to feed the hungry. That's tonight, 4 to 7 p.m. at the Mountain Home High School cafeteria. Tickets are $15. Get there early so you can get one of them handmade bowls. And
take out or dine in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can just come pick your food up and go home.
Well, and the ace in the hole is if you're going there for a parent-teacher conference.
Absolutely.
Right?
Or if you're at another school
for
a parent-teacher conference.
Yeah.
Instead of cooking dinner, just come over, have some soup
there
or
you go.
Chili, school chili, cinnamon roll, and enjoy the evening.
It's going to be delicious. Very good. Well, we were talking about this before we started, and I'm going to scroll back up here to the top. You'd put this out December 4th, and it's bus drivers wanted, and you're still trying. $18 per hour starting pay. You really need bus drivers.
We are desperate for bus drivers, and it is it doesn't have to be a full-time job. You know, it is perfect for our local retirees, people that just want to supplement their income a little. We will help you get your passenger CDL if you don't have it already, and you will even be trained. You will even be paid while you're training.
That's excellent. You can get insurance?
You can.
Retirement,
yes,
holidays
you can.
off?
You can, yes. You definitely get your holidays off.
Yeah, you're talking
of course, you have a choice for insurance, and we work with folks. There are folks that only need to make certain amounts of money because maybe they are retired and working with their Social Security, et cetera. We can work with you. As far as hours, as far as maybe you just want to substitute. Yeah. Maybe you only want to take a half route and work in the mornings or in the afternoons, one or the other. Those are all opportunities, and we would love for folks just to reach out, give us a call. Maybe we can even put you on a route if you want to ride a route just to see what it's like to drive a bus. But we would definitely support our drivers and would love to have folks. Like I said, substitutes, half routes, full routes. We will help you get the training that you need.
Yeah.
So
well,
we are looking for folks.
That's good to know that they don't have to do both morning and afternoon. Maybe they have something going on in the afternoon. They can do the morning.
And sometimes that's a holdup for folks because it's hard to commit to something that you work. Let's say you work from 6 to 8 a.m. and then you have to come back in at 2:30. what do you do in those hours in between?
Yeah.
That's hard for people. So if you just wanted a half route, or maybe you wanted to drive a bus and substitute, we definitely have those opportunities. Or you could drive a bus and work in food service. Those are all options for people, and I'm not sure everybody knows that or knows what we have available. On February 20, let me look at the date, February 25th, we are hosting a job fair, and I believe we had a post on that recently.
Let's see here. There it is.
So this will be our second job fair this year. It is at the Dunbar Auditorium lobby from 4 to 6. We will have folks there to visit with you, just find out about what positions we do have. There'll be building and department heads will be there. So those that are interested in certified classroom positions, we'll have somebody from the elementary level and from the secondary level as well as special education. And we also can, right now I do believe special education are the positions we have open as far as certified. We will have, I wrote down lots of good stuff on this. Transportation department will be there, maintenance, custodial, cafeteria, food service, and then our certified departments will have representatives there. We will have ways you can go ahead and apply right while you're there. So we just want to be there for folks, talk to them, give them more information. So if anybody is interested, please come to that event or reach out and call me, and we'll just sit down and talk. All of our pay scales, one of the cool things about public schools is you can find out exactly how much you'll make.
Yeah.
Right this second. You can get online. I will tell you that our transportation department had a significant raise last year, and starting pay in transportation is $18 an hour.
Yeah.
We are revamping our food service salary schedule, so those are going to go up as well, hopefully, as long as the board does approve. We are, at this board meeting, there will be an action item to increase custodial and maintenance sub-pay to $12.50 an hour. Right now, it is minimum wage. Okay. So as long as the board approves, and I don't see a reason they wouldn't, unless they need us to go back to the drawing table for some reason, we want folks to, these jobs are important, and so the wage should match the importance of the positions.
Definitely, yeah. I'm surprised that it's at minimum wage.
It is, which is not enough.
No,
for substitutes, for maintenance and custodial.
Yeah.
That right now is $11 an hour. So my fingers are crossed that the board does approve that. This week. Our CPPC, that's our Classified Personnel Policies Committee, and our Finance Committee have both looked at that and approved it. So we'll take that to the board and hopefully get that approved, and then starting March 1st, with board approval, our custodial and maintenance substitutes will make $12.50 an hour.
Good. So they'll get a raise.
They'll get a raise.
Very nice. So join them, Mountain Home Public Schools Employee Recruitment Fair, and that'll be Tuesday, February 25th. Drop in from 4 to 6 p.m. at Dunbar Auditorium here in Mountain Home. That's at 500 Balmer Boulevard. And come learn about the available positions, meet with building and department leaders. Just know that you're going to be around a bunch of kids, and that's not for me. So, but a lot of people love it.
We were talking about bus driving. If I was worried at all about being a bus driver, and I thought, I just want to try this, I would take a morning substitute or a morning route, because the reality is the kids are really calm in the mornings. And, the afternoons, it does get a little rowdy. I'm not going to pretend it doesn't. But
they're ready to go home.
They're ready to get home, just like the rest of us, right?
Right.
They're just ready to get home. But
and think of
all
the days off you get for
you
the holidays.
Do.
And if there's a snow day.
Friday.
Yeah.
You're not driving on Friday.
That's right.
Summer. You get a lot of days off in the summer if you're a bus driver.
Yeah.
It's just a few training days.
We're going to take a break. It's 7:44. We'll come back with Allyson Dewey and talk more.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville. Voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day. Or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday. 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
It's that time again. The 24th annual Slap and Leather Texas Hold'em Tournament fundraiser to support American Legion Baseball. Saturday, February 22nd at the Elks Lodge in Mountain Home. Registration at 11 o'clock. Tournament starts at 1. It's time to shuffle up and deal. All entries get a free meal by Holy Smokes and a chance to win Visa gift cards for 1st through 8th place. Contact Lester White 870-421-2006 for more information. Don't miss the Slap and Leather Texas Hold'em fundraiser on February 22nd and support American Legion Baseball.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home. Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever?
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We're visiting with Allyson Dewey, school superintendent here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. And draft day is coming. Huge event for the kids. Like 25 area schools are going to be a part of this.
Yes, sir. Big deal. So I'm not going to take any credit for this at all. Mr. Philip Goodwin, one of our assistant principals at our high school, really pushed to get this event brought to our area. And he worked along with Danny Pugsley at the Mountain Home Chamber and Bentley Wallace at ASU Mountain Home. And working together, they pushed and pushed and pushed. And I'm going to tell you something, they got a North Central Arkansas Draft Day. So these events are held throughout the state by the Arkansas Be Pro, Be Proud Workforce Development Group. So these are regional, and they are held for our high school students, primarily seniors, to have an opportunity to interview on the spot for real jobs, mainly in the trades. We know that we have kids coming right out of high school who will be ready to go to work, and this is an opportunity for them to get a job or at least get exposure to interviews in the trades and what jobs might be available in our area. So, very, very big deal. We are getting a lot of press right now on this, or a lot of attention, because our draft day is set to be the second largest in the state, and it being our first year is a very, very big deal. So over 30 businesses have already signed up to attend, anywhere from anywhere from Baxter County. I'm sorry, I wanted to call it the Baxter County Regional Hospital. That's not what it is anymore, right?
Right.
The Baxter Health. Anywhere from Baxter Health, I believe Entergy, and then you have small businesses like Dewey and Sons Plumbing has signed up to attend. Career Expo is one part of the event, and the second part of the event is actual on-the-spot interviews for students. So 25 area schools plan on coming, over 30 businesses, and this is very exciting, and ASU is hosting this for us. That's huge as well.
Yeah, at the shed.
At the shed.
And you've got, 25 area schools. It's not going to be every one of the students, seniors.
Oh, no.
It's going to be select ones that want to participate. And they've also have been getting them ready for the interviews by, doing some training for interviews.
So we have right now at the high school, and we will have another set of students that just attends the expo, and that'll be juniors primarily. So hundreds of kids will go through that event on March 4th. 36 students right now at the high school, 36 seniors are preparing for interviews. That includes those soft skills, how to introduce yourself, things like preparing a resume. And then they're doing some practice interviews. And we know in an interview, if you can come in looking nice, being confident.
Eye contact,
all those things that, we have some kids that are missing those skills. And here's an opportunity to really give them a hand up, right?
Yeah.
In
gotta teach
what
them.
happens after high school.
Yeah, they don't have any idea.
So we have had tons of community who have stepped up, making sure our kids have what they need to wear on that day, and doesn't need to be fancy.
You don't want to
but
cut
you need to
off
be clean.
T-shirt
rips
in the jeans?
Probably not a logo
Okay.
tee, probably
Dang
not
it.
what they need to be wearing. So,
All right.
so we've had people willing to provide clothing for our kids, whether it be a pair of jeans without holes and a nice pair of tennis shoes and a shirt with a collar. I even had an offer this week to make sure the kids who do have clothes, but maybe they're not cleaned and pressed, to take care of that.
Good.
So our kids are going to be looking good. Our kids are going to be prepared. We have folks from the community stepping in to do practice interviews for our students over the next few days. They could use a couple more. I sent Mr. Goodwin some names this week, but if there's somebody out in the community that would really like to pour into some kids by just sitting down with some practice interviews and then giving them some tips, please reach out either to the high school campus, to Mr. Philip Goodwin, or to me at Mountain Home Central office.
Yeah. Well, some people think they're, in high school, they're going to do a job interview and just right out of high school go into a job. And there's different avenues for different kids. Some are going to go to college. Some are going to go, I like Dr. Bentley Wallace. You have the Tech Center, but that is college. It's a part of ASU Mountain Home. And they'll go that route. CDL, learn how to do CDL, learn how to weld. But then, some right out of high school go into a job and they start their career with one of these companies. Maybe they apprentice with the plumbers, and
there's lots of opportunities, and there is a need for workers. There's a need for folks who are willing to show up, learn the trade, learn the job, and it can become a really beneficial, good career.
Yeah.
And I think all of us sitting here know that college isn't for everybody. That's not a bad thing.
No, it's not.
It's just kids. There are kids that are ready to step out and go to work. And if we can get them set up for success, this 36, I mean, we've done a tremendous benefit for our community, right? And the most important thing is for our kids to be ready. And this is the real deal. This is being career, not only ready, but possibly employed before they walk out. Maybe it's a summer job. I was talking to my husband. He could find somebody for the summer.
Yeah.
Just to get their feet wet, right? See if it's something they're interested in. The trades are in need of folks. They can't find them. People talk about these old masters of the trades. They're not going to be here forever. And what are we going to do? I need my lights on. I need my water running.
Yeah.
I need a handyman.
Right.
All the things.
Yeah.
So we need roads to drive on. I think Atlas is going to be there.
That's good.
It's really exciting. And just thankful for Mr. Philip Goodwin, his dedication to getting us here for our kids, the Mountain Home Chamber, the State Chamber of Commerce, Workforce Development, and of course ASU Mountain Home.
Yeah. So like I said, it's our first one, and they've had them in other regions across Arkansas. But to be the second largest and it's the first one, that's
yeah, it's kind of a big deal.
It makes sense.
It does.
We're a small, tight-knit community that everybody helps everybody. And when it comes to having an event like this, there you go. It's going to be the second largest in our small little area. And that's a testament to how hard everybody has worked to do this, to pull everybody in.
And how excited our local businesses are, right?
Definitely.
And what the need is.
Yeah.
They want exposure to what they offer and what can be for our future community leaders, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a testament to the need also, I think, in our community.
Yeah.
And in our local region.
Yeah. And they're very much interested in meeting these young people.
Absolutely.
I got to tell you, when somebody comes out of high school or college, but and they've never done it before, you're going to get to train them exactly how you want it done.
What a great point.
It makes a difference,
right?
Yeah.
You can go to, and I have heard this before. You can go learn about a trade at a tech center or in high school, but you'll have the basics. But when you get on that first job is when you'll learn how to use it, right?
Yeah.
You will learn the way that we do it here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
and that's a good thing.
That's important.
So North Central Arkansas Draft Day, Mountain Home at the Shed, March 4th. Real interviews, real jobs, real opportunities. Draft Day is a dynamic career event connecting Arkansas companies with high school students, designed to match students' technical skills and interest with exciting career opportunities. And this is great, and I'm sure it's going to happen every year, because this is going to go well. So I'm very much excited to hear how it went after.
Too. Me too.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. I'll go next week, meet with Mr. Wallace or Dr. Wallace and a few of the other folks at ASU Mountain Home, kind of do a walkthrough of the site.
Yeah.
And get an idea of where things are going to be. Mr. Goodwin will finish up with his kids, getting them ready, getting them over there, getting them prepared, and good stuff.
Yeah. Definitely.
Really exciting stuff.
Very good. Because, Mountain Home is growing. I don't want it to grow too fast.
Right.
But the companies that we do have here, they are looking for workers. And when Danny Pugsley comes in, she's talking about trying to draw other companies here. People say, when are we going to get this restaurant, or when are we going to get Aldi's? And it's like, well, you got to be able to employ them.
They got to have people to work.
Yeah.
And they're not going to come to the region if they don't, or the area if they don't think they have employees.
Yeah. And that's kind of been at the cusp of where we're at, is they see the place, they see the potential, but we don't have the
people.
employees.
So, and we could probably talk about that for an hour.
I know,
about
right?
Reasons why. Probably longer than that.
Yeah. But we've got 2 minutes left. About a minute and a half. So we'll recap that today, school's out early at 1, parent-teacher conferences.
Yes, sir.
So that's 1 to 7? Wait.
1 to 7
Yeah.
is parent-teacher conferences. No school tomorrow for students. Teachers, I think, will also be enjoying that day. And I do want to give a little reminder to folks. On Monday, it is Random Acts of Kindness Day.
Yeah.
So I did my weekly update on that, and I just encourage folks to find some way to show kindness to others, and know that at Mountain Home Public Schools, that is very important to us, that we are raising good citizens, not only academically promoting what our kids can do, but we want them to be good humans. And hopefully our community will kind of join us and find some kind things to do for others.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how random it is if you're specifically trying, but we're going to go with it.
Well, think of how you can randomly do something.
That's true. Not get the credit.
Yeah. And before we go, you had mentioned last week with National Counselors
It was,
Week.
and talk about kindness.
Yes.
Those ladies and gentlemen in our district, they're the heart of what we do. They aren't only working with students, like I said, academically, but they are taking care of their social, emotional needs, and often some of their basic needs, just to make sure that they are ready to be successful at school and when they go home in the afternoons. They are important folks.
Yeah, I know.
I know you
wife's
do.
One of them.
She's pretty good stuff. pretty good stuff.
Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, good to see you. Y'all have a great day. It's cold outside, so wear something thicker than what I am. Have a good day.